Hey everyone, so yesterday I had a trip to my local RFD. Look at that. What's in it? I'll tell you. So, I've been hearing all of this rhetoric and words and I fancied a change on my R10. So, I've invested in a Shroud silencer combo, the Ratworks. And in this video, I'm going to fit it, I'm going to test it, I'm going to try and compare it to the standard fitment on the R10 shrouded version. And hopefully, this is going to be quieter. Fingers crossed, eh? Check it out. Okay, so BSA Shroud silencers are off. Okay, if you want to see the configurable Shroud video where I show you how to remove and take this off, check it out up there. Okay, scopes off. There's also a video fitting scopes up there as well. Okay, so what I've done, I've removed the aluminium piece from here, all right, and there's a little grub screw, tiny little one, that attaches those two. Okay, so first things first, let's fit this piece onto there. So actually, let's turn it around so I've got a better view. Okay, let's put the aluminium piece on. It goes on like so. And that goes on straight down to the block. And we need a 2mm hex key to tighten up the grub screws. You have one on the top and one on the side here. Alright, there's only two. The other hole there is for the grub screw that attaches the actual shroud to the shroud attachment. So put the bush on. Now put the shroud over the top of the bush. I'm going to turn it as I go clockwise. Just give it a little bit of help. There we go. And what I'll do, I shall turn the gun around because I need to fit the grub screw on the other side. Right down. That's better. Got a much better view. Here it is. There's a little hole, one grub screw.
Here we go, straight in. There we go. That is it fitted. Okay, all I've got to do is rescope it, then zero up the scope. What I did when I removed the scope, I made some pencil marks on the side just so I could realign it, and basically just for eye relief, really. That's all I've done that for. So just my eye relief is just easier to find. I will re-zero it and then take it outside and then we'll test it. This is the 30mm version. There's a 26mm version as well. So this is the 30 on this one, a bit bigger. This was recommended. It's a little bit quieter apparently. So let's see. I'll rescope it, take it outside, and let's see what it does. Okay, so we're outside. I'm going to do it exactly the same as I did before. Just beside the gun for the first couple, and then down beside me, just to simulate that you're away from the gun, like I did before. If you want to see the other two tests, check out up there. There's a link for those right there. You might notice that I've got the scope on, obviously, and it looks pretty close to the shroud, doesn't it? Now, it is quite close. It's 2mm or so. Close. It's closer than I would have liked it, really. Bearing in mind this is a 30cm diameter shroud. I suppose if I got the 26, it would have been a bigger gap. What I have done though, I went up to my local RFD this afternoon, and I've ordered a pair of extra high sports match, just to raise it up just a little bit more. I don't really want it on top of the shroud personally. This does divide the room, as some of you may know. You know, I won't mind hearing your views in the comments. Yeah, play nice. You know, we've all got different opinions, and as long as we're hitting the target, right, and you know, we're spot on with hitting the target, go figure. So let's go. That's 2. Interesting. Let's drop that down. What I'm going to do, I'll tell you inside what the results are. And now from behind me. Interesting. Just going to fire a few more off. Empty the magazine.
Okay, so the results are in. Interesting find. Okay, let's put you out of your misery. You know you all want one. So, BSA first, alright? And you can go back and look at that. I'll put another card up there if you want the link for that. Okay, so underneath the gun, 93 decibels. Alright? In the pocket behind me, 81.3 decibels. Okay? The Ratworks version. Alright? Now what I'm going to say is this is close. It was quite close, to be fair. Underneath, the highest it went up to was 92.6, and you can see that in the footage. You can watch the needle and everything go up in the maximums. And then behind me, it was 79 point something. So it was under 80 decibels. So Ratworks wins. Okay, it is a bit quieter. Now, bit of advice on buying one of these. Measure the gap between either the barrel that you have or any shroud that might be on there as well. And make sure you've got enough clearance for the scope you've got. You know, that's a 50mm objective. Yeah, it would have been absolutely fine with a 44mm objective. And everyone's going to go, no, you got a 50. Well, the reason why I've got a 50 is when it's a bit darker and a bit more dim, my eyesight is not as good as it was, and it just lets a little bit more light in for me as well. So it just makes it a little bit easier. It's like personal choice, right? And we all like a bit of that. So, how much is it going to cost you? Well, if you go and pick it up, cost of petrol money and 135 quid. That's British pounds to you if anybody's watching abroad. If you want it delivered to your local RFD, they will not send this out to your home address. It's 10 quid to the local RFD, and that's what I did. I went and got mine, and mine's literally like 4 miles up the road from here. A nice little place tucked away in the country. Not many people know of it, and we like to keep it that way. Okay, I will give them a really good mention one day. All right. Oh God, I'll do it now. Perkins Guns, all right, just south of Daventry. Oh dear, there we go. So, that's the end of the video, guys. What I'm going to do, I am going to get extra high mounts. That's what I went to the RFD for earlier on today, just to raise it up a little bit more. So the extra high ones will take it up, with no shroud. It accommodates 56mm ocular lens, objective lens. All right. And obviously all mounts are not measured with shrouds and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, my bad. As I said, I've got 2mm under there, but I want it a little bit off there, a little bit more. Just personal choice again. As I said, outside, this does divide the room. It splits the room a little bit. I'd like to know your views on it, guys. Thanks to Ratworks for doing it exactly what it said in the literature, you know, within 10 working days, allow us to make one within 10 working days, blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to say, guys, look, it would have been nice for you to actually tell me it was on its way. Just out of courtesy, really, just say it's on its way to your local RFD so we could have looked out for it. And also, I did have a bit of a query, and you know what I'm talking about, RE payment and all that kind of stuff. Come on, can do better. Will I use you guys again? Will I use Ratworks again? Yes, of course I will. It's a decent product. And phew, it is quieter as expected. Okay, guys, if you like what you see and you want to see a little bit more, please do hit the subscribe button. Like the video as well, and if you want notifications, dingly bell. Alright, that's it from me, and I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Bye bye.